Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton and I'm going to cover holes number 8 and 9 of the Grand Parade Tournament Rookie Division. You can see here off to a pretty good start. I think the replays so far have been pretty accurate, helping some people get some drops along the way. A little bit more of a difficult course to dial in when you're taking a look at your first time, with a new hole placement. At least the fairways, and everything like that are the same, but we're getting them figured out, and I think a lot of people will, especially heading into the final round. So let's make sure that we hit perfect and do the best we can to continue dropping some shots. So let's take a look here at hole number 8. Hole number 8 was a very consistent hole-in-one for me. I was able to pick this thing up in practice and in real mode quite a few times. I'm playing it 15% at mid, 3 back, and you're going to see the right spin here in a second. Now, I do want to note, though, that when I did miss this shot, whether it was in practice mode or real mode, it was only when the wind was 3.9 and above. So 3.9 and above, I think we need to add max right side spin. But we're going to go 3 back spin no matter what. And then that amount of side spin right there, what would you call that? Probably 0.7, right? 3.7 mile per hour here. Now, you're going to notice where I'm setting up at. So apply your spins first, because the game starts you down here, okay? Apply your spins first, and then start to push your rings up toward the rough area right here, okay? That's where you're going to find a really good, consistent ball guideline. You can't play up higher than that, because then you get a really wonky ball guideline. From here, 15%, mid-distance, gets us into the hole. Like I said, pretty consistently. The game's not 100%. Apply this spin, pull this elevation, and the ball goes in every time with the perfect shot. It's not that easy, but this is a pretty good opportunity here for a hole-in-one. I don't think a lot of opponents will pick it up. All right, cool. Hole number 9, also not too terrible, but we are going to use a kingmaker here just due to the headwind angle that you get on shot number 2. All right, here I'm going to set up at the plus 5 yard mark. 3 bars of side spin to the left. The majority of my red ring is on the fairway, a little bit of it in the rough. We're going to use about half a bar of top spin with half a ball of left curl, okay? Now, when it comes to the top spin, I do want you to be careful. This wind here is only 3 miles an hour. We do come close enough to the rough. That's close enough to make you worry about the shot a little bit. So just be careful with the top spin. That'll take you to shot number 2 with your big dog. Here you're going to apply your top spin to get you through the rough. I always go 3 bars of side spin to the right here when we're using a kingmaker. I always go max right. Get ourselves through the rough. Make sure you kind of push up your target to make sure you know what overpower that you need to use to get through the rough. But here you see I overpower until the bottom of my ball touches the bottom of that yellow adjustment zone, and then I move it over to the right with about half of a ball of curl to the right. We hit the rough, we roll out very nicely, leaving us for an easy chip in for the eagle. Thanks for being patient. Thursdays are going to be very busy for me. So, this will be my normal process of just getting these holes out 2 or 3 at a time throughout the day. I got to get back to work, but I'll get these out later on, and I'll just keep posting. Thanks, everybody.